welcome judges. We are glad.
It was an Air Force base. Our objective, take this stock Camaro and make it a hybrid without losing any of the performance characteristics. Finishing off a course, then we're literally going to remove all of this redesign. We've got $4 million worth of robots that are going to drop in here. So on this side of the room is going to be all discrete manufacturing. On this side is going to be all process. The Intel side will be here. The automotive plant will be over here. Now this motor is a standard pseudo servo, if you will, all run on a network connection. So it comes down, picks it up with this pneumatic, transfers it across, comes under this sensor. This is a vision sensor, not a vision system. Right. So this is only 3,500. And in the first course of the first section, it's looking for color. Yep. So now it says, oh, I got a yellow one. Oh, that one's right. And it just sorts them accordingly. Right. Now, when we go to 4.0 is when we talk about the smart motor, and we talk about, oh, not only can we capture the color, we can get patterns.
Yep, number of dots.
So now it is, which pattern do we have and which color? And then as we sort, we can get a statistical analysis going on how many are showing up over time, right? So that's what this is about. Using this type of technology where we're looking at everything over network connections instead of direct wires. Right. So this is kind of that IIoT on steroids.
Yep.
But it gives us both 3.0 and 4.0 technology, full standard touchscreen, some standard buttons. So if you think about it, most of what they get in the initial course is what exists in automation today. What's on the other side is where automation is going or should be. Yeah, and that program ran 3 years, but at the end of the 3 years, Honda shut it down and said, so Dicel said, what do you want to do with your line? They said, run a dozer over it. You can't sell it, but you can destroy it if you want. So I went over there and said, well, while you're destroying things, I'll take these. So I got 6 robots and I got this box of cherry picked pieces. Now we're going to cross over to the other side. Now again, military building, so they only drew half and then it's a mirror.
Right.
Cooler one is upstairs.
Whoa.
But this is car simulator.
Wow. That's cool.
So what is this used for?
Where's our parallel park? And remember driver's ed? Well, this is driver's ed on steroids.
How long is this building? Like, how long has the program been established?
We took over this building in '95.
Oh, so you've been here.
This was the newest of the Air Force buildings.
Wow.
So we immediately said it's got perfect latitudes.
Yeah.
It's new.
I thought everybody did a decent job.
There's definitely room.
There's definitely room for more.
Yeah.
What do you think was the main thing people got tripped up on then?
I feel like they focus too much on not putting Loctite on the bolts.
Yeah, everybody was
really weird.
saying that their biggest improvement would be that the security, and then also tensioning the belt. Yeah. I do not find that difficult.
No.
So maybe that's just
I'll have to look at their boards on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm curious to look at them with the old motor mounts and everything, and see if there's actually a.
It's not any different than really.
It's not.
In principle, it's not.
Okay. All of them were skateboards.
Yeah. They really stuck to the product line.
Yeah. You thought they would have almost gone for like a whole different.
I would have thought they would have diverged a little bit off into I don't know. I thought at least one of them was gonna put a stick in a seat or something. Something like that.
The closest one would have been the
first one.
handbar.
The first one, right? I think there could have been more experience.
I wouldn't necessarily say experience. I would just say thinking about it in the real world and taking it out of the theoretical world.
Yeah, that was something I was actually thinking, is that they were thinking about it from I want to think out of the box. I want to think what if instead of
not
what would.
Practical. Yeah.
What I took away from it, which is kind of something I already kind of understood, was that the board project isn't meant to be something that's taught about them, or is it meant to be like the first push into exploring what could be done?
Right.
And I think with what we could be doing in the future, it could also just boost that project even more, like with the rail core and all that.
We're to 16.
Yep.
You read that thing?
You are going to turn right.
Okay.
See where that little card is?
Yeah.
We're going to turn left there.
Okay.
That's Texas. We'll take